Sul, hello, and labas. Welcome to another episode of the Payne Family Ultimate Decades Challenge. The year's 1378, it's day 3, and it's Saturday, and we are here with the Smith family, where things are very much different. So as you saw at the intro, Cade has had a bit of a life change recently. He now has 2 small babies, and if you're wondering how that happened, take a look at this footage from the past. All right, so here we are. We're with Cade Smith, he is coming up for his young adult birthday very soon, and he has not met anybody. I mean, he's met several Sims. He has been attracted to a lot of Sims, but he has not yet. Why are you uncomfortable? Can we ask you to change your outfit? Will that help you? Let's go with hot weather maybe because it's pretty warm. So he has met several Sims along the way. He's found a lot of Sims attractive, but he really hasn't had a connection with anybody. No, why do all of you have these outfits? Oh my gosh, I was just hovering over these guys and I realized that this is Isla and this is Deanna Payne. That's so funny. So I was just strolling around town and I was noticing that like Selma's out pretty late. Oh my goodness, what are you two doing? She's a lady, you crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's done that. She like really didn't want to talk to us either. He's very attracted to her. So we already know she's loyal. I don't know how he knew that. She's loyal and that's all we know. He went on a date with this lady. She's very interesting, Anang. She's supposed to be from Thailand or from Southeast Asia and traveled over here on a ship. However, they had like a really good friendship, but their relationship never really went past that. So I don't know, it was pretty tough. I'm glad that you two had a nice interaction, I guess. I'm trying to compliment her appearance, but she doesn't like anything that anybody says to her. She tends to shut them down, although right now she isn't. I think it must be some other character trait that she has. I don't know what her other character trait is, but I've had several Sims go on dates with her and she has been mean to all of them. So I'm really shocked that she even bothered to do the woohoo with him. Like that's pretty crazy, to be honest. Okay, Lady Ida, gonna try and flirt with you. Maybe make a move. It's a bold thing to do, but we'll give it a try. Ooh, okay, now things are starting to go well. Lady Ida is a lady. She is from an upper class family, but her family is not very wealthy. And something I noticed, I wouldn't have normally sent somebody of Cade's social status on a date with somebody like her. But I noticed when I was in his house that he's a snob and business savvy. So I feel like probably he wants to. Hello? Madam, please sit together with me. So I feel like he probably wants to marry above his class, and he has been a blacksmith for a while now. So I feel like it makes sense if, you know, can you leave our conversation? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, Deanna. Deanna, please. He grew up with Deanna, so it's extra awkward that she's sitting here being a part of this conversation right now. Oh no, they're losing relationship. Deanna, please, I'm gonna have to send you home. Thank you. We can gossip. Oh, can we hold your hands? That's cute. We cannot hold your hands yet. Well, maybe we'll get up enough romance. And he does have a crush on her. Oh, you like cerebral Sims? So she must have an intelligence trait. That must be the other one, huh? Impossible to say. Yep, let's hold your hands and then we'll try joking with you. Oh, a first kiss? For us? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing this date at this point. I cannot believe that she just like full on stuck her hand in his face and said, "Don't kiss me, you creep." Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. I don't know why. She was like happy to, excuse me. It's bad enough that you spawn in bad outfits, get spawned just because we're at a public place, but this as well? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that. I've never seen that happen before. Never, never in the history of this challenge have I seen a sim stick their hand in the face of another sim when they tried to kiss them. I'm tempted to do it again just because I want to see if the same thing happens again, but I'm also very scared because I imagine that would have been incredibly traumatic for him. I wonder what he wanted to do. Oh, are you single? I guess we should have asked, because if you're betrothed or whatever, like that could be a big problem. Okay, so she is single. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of how she interacts with Sims because half of it, she's so hot and cold. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what it is that makes her sometimes say, yeah, let's kind of get along, and other times, no. Oh my goodness, she did it again. Oh no. Oh no, Kate, I'm so sorry. It was going so well, and she was saying that she really liked him. She was being all flirty, but I guess I misread the situation. Oh my goodness. That is too much. I cannot believe it. Well, listen, you guys can decide for yourselves how you want to interact, like, because I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Crushed by crush. Yikes. She's talking about herself. Well, do you mind at least telling me your other character trait, please? Or maybe we can have a deep convo and that will tell me your other character trait? Shady. Do you guys think that's why she doesn't get along with other Sims sometimes? Oh, hey, Deanna. You're not wearing a knight's outfit anymore? Interesting. Listen, you two, I don't really get your relationship, but it's what you guys want it to be, I guess. You can hook up if you want to and not kiss if you want to as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Well, fare thee well, lady. Fare thee well. Look at how flirty she is, though, but then she's like, don't kiss me with your stinking blacksmith lips. Oh, Cade. Sorry that happened to you, bud. He looks pretty happy despite what just happened, so I don't know what to say about it. So, what is the result for Cade's out of wedlock woohoo with the noble lady? Number one, a well kept secret. The child is raised in secret. Okay, never acknowledged by the mother, though. So, never acknowledged by the nobles. So, I am going to say that that means that Cade is going to take in the child if it survives its birth. And if it survives, then I'm going to roll to see on a peasant roll what the out of wedlock woohoo consequences for him. Number 10. Saved by the widower. An older widower marries us quickly, giving the child sort of the protection it needs. Okay, interesting. So he will be married off to somebody a little bit older than him who can pretend like the child is theirs together, basically. Interesting. That might be a loveless marriage. So these two children are Cade's twins. They survived somehow, both of them. This is Sandrew the boy, and this is Prudence the girl. These names were suggested by Higgledy a while ago, but I really like them, so I went ahead and went with them. And they both survived, which is great. Is it a feeding that you need? I think it is. Sorry, the lady has to do it. This lady is named Everil. She is Cade's new wife. She is older than him. She's already in her young adult life stage. She's got 45 days until she becomes an adult, whereas Cade still has 2 days until he becomes an adult. So she is older than him. She has already been widowed, and she kind of was a little bit too feisty for the local landholders to feel comfortable leaving her on her own. So she was encouraged to remarry quite strongly. They basically presented her with two options. One was a guy that she really didn't like, and the other was the unknown, which is Cade. And she went ahead and went with Cade. She knew Cole and Constance, and they said, listen, Cade's a pretty great guy. But yep, they don't really have much of a relationship to speak of, him and Everil. Um, she is hot-headed, good, and a perfectionist. What does she want out of life? Oh, she wants to be a master mentor, but they don't really have much of a relationship, and their age difference is such that they don't have attraction for each other or anything. Not that that stops them from occasionally being interested in romantically interacting. Although they haven't, they're still getting to know each other and developing trust with each other. He had gone, of course, on dates with several Sims. He has had romance with several Sims, but just nobody seems to be his soulmate. Everything kind of fizzles out over time. And yeah, this is where he is now. This is where he is. So I don't know. Cade has quite a few baby tries that he can use up, but I don't know if or when he will do that. I don't know when it'll be right for him and Everil to go ahead and interact that way. I'm not sure that it's really their priority right now. They're still just kind of getting to know each other. So it's interesting. I don't really know how this is going to shape out. I just know that this is the way that the roles have taken them. You can gossip about other parents. So Cade is a snob, which I didn't realize. He's good, but he's a snob, and he actually wants to be a market magnate. Which I don't know. Maybe when he becomes an adult in a couple of days, he'll change his mind. I'm not sure, but it'll be goodbye, Oberon. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see kind of what they get up to with their lives together and how things shape up for them. But for now, I guess that you can just come and sit here together. And oh, that's cute. He was interacting with his, I don't know, son, I think. Yes, the boy is in this. Oh, are you stinking? We'll change your dirty diaper. Why aren't you crying about it then, fella? Well, whatever. And then Cade will come and join you, and we'll see if we can make you guys become friends at the very least. Maybe a good goal for today is to become friends with each other. Oh, I can't believe that date with what is her name? Lady Ida. I keep forgetting her name. She's kind of unkind as a sim. Please stop. Please don't slowly creep across the world like that. I don't like it. Lady Ida have had go on dates with loads of sims. Cade, please don't be weird. No, please. Everil, please sit and chat here, you two. I've had loads of Sims go on dates with Lady Ida, and she is so hard to read. She's so difficult to sort of like figure out what it is that she wants, and she's so hot and cold with people. Like, I just don't really get it. It's so interesting. You can discuss healthy relationships if you want to. So Cade has got a few good skills. He's got level 3 romance and he's got level 7 blacksmithing. Some of that came from his pilgrimage, from the skills he picked up along the way. Maybe he met a master blacksmith. And in addition, I just changed his snob trait to idealist because I really don't like the idealist trait. I'm sorry. I really don't like the snob trait is what I meant to say. It's something I really don't enjoy. And I think that that's a bad trait. But since they went to the healing site along their pilgrimage, I feel like that means that they get to change that. So we've changed it to idealist, which makes him a bit of a goody two-shoes. But hey, what can you do? So it'll be interesting to see how do they get along, and if when he gets older, if he finds her attractive or if she finds him attractive. They might not be attracted to each other at all, and this could be kind of a loveless marriage, but hopefully they have the same kind of foundation of trust and support for each other that his father had with his mother. That's the big goal. They are getting along pretty well. It looks like he's got a happy sentiment about being closer from happy memories. She's got no sentiments about him at all. She's like, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. She's quite skilled, actually, I guess I should say. She's got quite a few skills in a lot of different things, like apothecary, archery, baking, mostly cooking stuff. She's quite good at cooking and knitting as well. So it should be interesting to see how things go for their future, I think. Oh, did he compliment her outfit? That's nice of you, Cade. And he wants to ask her for some advice. She did make food earlier, so we might go ahead and get that out. She can go to the bathroom and he can go and help the baby. She quite seems to enjoy taking care of these children. Like, I haven't told her to just hang out with them. So haven't figured out much of her backstory, Everil's. But maybe she did always want to be a mom, and then when she was widowed, she thought that dream was over. But now she's got these two children to take care of. Hopefully they do well. I'm hoping so. But you never know, do you? But anyways, on that note, let's go off to the Hagens, see what their new life is like ever since they won the lottery, see what's going on with them, and I will see you in a moment when we get there. All right, so here we are at the new Hagen home. You might recognize that the exterior of this is the old Mackey home where Kieran was living. However, as you know, he was exiled under suspicion of sorcery, and so his home was given up, and it was taken by an older landholder, a landholding noble called Walter. In the comments, it was suggested a while ago that one of the ways that we can make sense of the fact that Evelyn won the lottery is to have her marry a noble and say that that's how she accomplished it. And so that's what we've done. This is Walter the Careful. He's obviously quite a bit older. He's older even than Evelyn's mother-in-law, Marielle. He is an elder. He is partway through his elderhood, but he's a noble. He didn't have any sons who were left alive, and so he married her and has decided that if they conceive of their own, then that will be the child that takes over his lands. But for now, he's happy to name Raoul as his heir. And so he is trying to increase Raoul's abilities so that when he comes of age, he will be able to sort of take over the responsibilities of a noble. And so that's how they've ended up becoming nobles, aside from just winning the lottery. But it's a very different life. They've got tons of money. This house is pretty nice. They've got all kinds of fancy stuff. I think this harp alone is like 3,000 simoleons. And they no longer have to do all the cooking and cleaning themselves. But Marielle can't stop herself. She still likes cooking and cleaning, and so she doesn't really want to take on any help. She's content to just do it. Did you not make the food, Marielle? It's hard to tell. Marielle consistently puts things places that I'm not expecting. Oh, that's nice. Oh, no, I thought Raoul was saying that about Walter the Careful, but no, he was saying it about his grandmother, Marielle, who's chatting with him. So Walter's trying to teach Raoul all the skills that he thinks he'll need. Who is Walter? Walter wants to... Oh, he has a Batu aspiration. Interesting. He's wise, he's a foodie, and he has practice makes perfect. Other than that, there's really not much to say about him. He likes pessimistic Sims for some reason. So Walter is married to Evelyn. They've got a fair friendship and a little bit of romance, but he is attracted to her and her mother-in-law. But I don't think anything will happen. I don't think they'll get up to anything. I don't think that's really... I mean, I guess they kind of have to at this moment in time. But I don't think that they'll conceive. At least I hope they won't conceive. And then Raoul, he has all of this money to inherit. So even if he doesn't take a noble title, which maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know. He at least can, you know, inherit quite a lot of money as the last survivor of the Hagen line. Maybe he'll be able to turn it around, but I've had that hope for the Hagens before, and I'm beginning to think that that's I don't know, let's not talk about it. It's just that the war is about to start up again, okay? So the 100 Years' War is like right around the corner. In fact, it starts again next... It starts again in 1379, so I haven't decided yet if Raoul is going. I really don't want to. The scootage to get out of it isn't that expensive, so I'm tempted to just keep him at home. But even if that is the case, during the 1400s with the the Wars of the Roses, Raoul will get caught up in that. Everyone will get caught up in that. So I don't know. I just am hoping for the best, but not really sure that that it's all gonna go well. I don't know what Muriel is getting up to in her life. Oh my gosh, she's attracted to Walter as well and Carlos. Gosh, is there anybody that Muriel isn't attracted to? I don't think so. She has forgotten her husband. Hmm, interesting. What an interesting life you've lived, Muriel. So I guess while we're here, something we could talk about. Oh, you've got to go to the bathroom. Okay, you can stop and you can go to the bathroom. Dang, he got up to mental level 5. As for you, I don't know. You can go and just sort of, yeah, you can like, so you like pessimistic and optimistic Sims. Interesting. So in terms of like the historical stuff that's going on around this time, quite a bit is going on. Quite a bit indeed. This year, I don't really want to get too much into the specifics because it's a little bit of a complicated topic. But during this year, something called the Western Schism happens in Europe. So, historically, of course, the seat of the papacy, the seat of the Pope, was in Rome, in Italy. But around 1305, a French man named Clement V was made Pope, and he moved the papal seat to France, to Avignon. This was complicated. This was a complicated choice because not so many years prior to this, the King of France, Philip the Fair, who was Isabella of France's father, if you remember all the way back to the beginning of the challenge, the first couple of monarchs we talked about was Edward and his wife, Isabella of France, later known as the She-Wolf of France. Her father was King Philip the Fair, and he was a pretty intimidating and powerful king. He was very strong-willed, shall we say. Now, he was having some issues with the church, and he arranged to have the former pope kidnapped. During the time that that pope was kidnapped, he was mistreated by the people holding him, and his mistreatment was so severe that he ended up passing away because of the things that happened while he'd been kidnapped. So when Clement V moved the seat of the papacy to France, that made a lot of obviously, the Italian noble families who were heavily involved in the politics of the church and used that to get gain for themselves pretty unhappy. And it made some people in the church pretty unhappy as well. A lot of people suspected that that meant that the Pope was working as a puppet for Philip the Fair, and that feeling never really went away for the entire time that the papacy was in Avignon. The next, like, 7 popes were also all French, and they also kept the seat of the papacy in Avignon rather than moving it back to Italy. Of course, over a span of what, like 73 years, that led to increasing resentment, although it did also bolster trade between France and Italy, which is the upside. Now, during this time, of course, the cardinals, the church members, the families who were heavily involved in the church, they were all amassing power and wealth. They didn't want to give that up. Of course, they wanted to hold on to it. And so, over time, there was increasing pressure to name another Italian pope instead of keeping it always being French popes. So in 1378, this year of the challenge, an Italian pope was elected for the first time in forever. And at first, it seemed like it was going to be okay, but almost immediately he became fairly hostile and fairly aggressive towards French clergy members, which led to them breaking off, claiming that they hadn't actually voted for him, that they'd been forced to out of fear, and them naming a pope of their own, which is the Western Schism. When there are 2 popes named, that leads to a politically destabilizing situation because then countries get to pick and choose which pope they want to follow based off of which one gives them the advice they want to hear. And of course, then how can anybody trust the church? So by the end of 1378, France favored the French pope, of course. And shortly after that, Scotland, Savoy, Portugal, Castile, Aragon, and Navarre also took the side of the French Pope, whereas England backed the Italian Pope, as did the Kingdom of Bohemia, the Holy Roman Empire, Poland, Hungary, Flanders, and northern and central Italy. Having 2 popes at one time is not a good thing. Later on, there is a moment where there are 3 popes at a time, also not a good thing. It causes a lot of unrest. It causes a lot of mistrust in the systems of power the systems and structures that are supposed to be working for people. It's politically destabilizing. And of course, this follows on in the aftermath of the church being seen as increasingly corrupt, and that being called out by people like John Wycliffe, other church members blaming at times the church itself for causing the plague. And the common people are sort of surrounded by all of this uncertainty that's going on around them. So, for most of us, we don't really think about the Western Schism. Obviously, it's not like a big part of our understanding of the past. But in my mind, it almost feels like a tipping point. Like there is a huge powder keg of discontent amongst common people in Europe at the time. There have been years of plague, the working conditions are poor, the increase in wages has not gone up in comparison, like in a fair comparison to the number of people that they've lost from the workforce due to repeating waves of plague. There's been ongoing war, famine, and just like sort of unending trauma for the past almost, what, 50 years at this point. And the church breaking into two parts and countries saying, I believe this pope or I believe that pope, the pope being the highest position of authority in the church, like that really doesn't help. But that's about where we're going to leave things for the history at this point in time. And on that note, oh my goodness, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Evelyn and Raul are just chatting away, but I think we'll go ahead and leave those guys here and head over to the main family in the morning. So I will see you in the morning when we get there. Okay, good morning. Here we are. It's Sunday, the last day of 1378, and we're with the main family. It happens to be a new skill day, which maybe I knew at some point, but I had forgotten until just this very moment. So they've all got some things queued up to go and do. Please, Esmond, don't be mean, and also practice your little violin so that you can get your skill up and also you can complete your task. I had completely forgotten that Edgar wanted to become a Lord of the Knits, so he is going to be working on, knitting today. Of course, Lucia is back with them now. She's made her way back from visiting other family members and stuff, so she's over here doing this. Lucia, do you want to go ahead and fill in bottles? And today it's Genevieve's birthday, so I kind of feel like we should go ahead and do that first, just so that we can get to see her and she can have a chance to do a new skill day too. Edgar, buddy, I thought you were going to go. Oh, you're emptying the trash. So, Lucia, will you please help Genevieve blow out her candles so that we can see what does she look like? Oh, it'll be so cute. I wish that it recognized that she was here, but you know how this game is sometimes. They think that she's at daycare even though she's like right here. Are you stinking? Oh man. So they did get word from Edmund, and Edmund's doing really well in France. Alvar is staying with him, and so is Harold to try and help get him sort of settled there. His Aunt Beatrice and his uncle the vampire boy Wesley Martin are also helping to get him settled. But happy birthday, Genevieve. Everybody's doing super well, super healthy. I shouldn't have said that right before it was her birthday. I'm sure that she's gonna do just well, just fine as well. Like, the child birthday isn't that bad, right? I feel like I'm just jinxing myself more and more the more I say things, but it is what it is. At this point, it's happened. There's nothing I can do. Happy birthday, Genevieve. So she was inquisitive, and now she is a plant lover. Okay. I'm closing my eyes, and I don't know which one I've clicked. None of them. Okay, she can want to be a social butterfly. That's fine. Genevieve, let us get you in Cass and then see what you look like. Oh, and see if you're going to survive, of course. For Genevieve Payne to survive her child birthday, she cannot roll the numbers 3, 9, or 19, so... Oh, thank goodness. She's fine. I really thought I had jinxed myself before, like big time. Can you please, sir, practice that? Are you still doing your knitting? Knit, resume. As for you, sir, also, can you please knit, resume? Oh, you cute kid. You can family kiss, and I don't know where you got those socks from. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I missed it. My apologies. Dang it. And then, are you capable of going and planting? Because if you are, yes, you are. And then you can go and hang out with some plants, you know? Think of others? Sure, sure. And we won't do that one. So she can go and hang out with plants since she's a plant lover. Maybe that'll make her happy. I did take Beatrix out on a date last time. She went out on a date with this guy, Rez. She's very attracted to him. He's skeptical. She feels unsatisfied in their relationship together, though. Beatrix has a bit of a wild side, I won't lie. She has, like, oh my gosh, look at this, though. So cute, the two of them. She has woohooed with quite a few Sims at this point, generally always autonomously. So she seems to enjoy being a bit wild, getting a bit wild with her affections for others. Mr. Mini Sheep, can we clean you? We'll bottle feed you too. We'll talk to you, and then we will shear you for wool, please. Genevieve's planting away. We finally came up with our potatoes, the potato seeds that Beatrix got from the last time. I thought that we could plant this ginger root, but it appears that we cannot, so that's fine. These guys are just going to be working on getting their skills up along the way. Yep, sure, go for it. Go for it, my dude. I feel like today we might try and go to church once everybody has gotten their skills completed. Oh, everybody has except for Selma. Selma is at Nectar level 3. Once she gets it, we might try and go to church. And I was thinking we could take Isla, Kieran, and the Mackie children. So we might pop over there to see them and invite them to go to church with us and then hang out at the peasants' lot. I thought that could be kind of nice. Oh, Harold, I wish, but you are in France. So Harold is working the land for Edmund. Edmund and Alvar are trying to figure out how to be nobles. And the vampire boy, Wesley Martin, as well as his wife, Beatrice, our Aunt Beatrice, well, I should say Edgar's Aunt Beatrice, they're doing their best to sort of help Edmund figure out how to be a noble, because it is a lot of new things he's having to learn. And it's pretty tough. And then I think that next episode we'll have to come back here and do a sale and hope for the best, because it's going to be tallage soon. I guess we can wait and see how bad the tallage is, but I'm pretty nervous about it. I'm not going to lie. We could be in for a world of hurt with tallage. Congrats, Esmond. You've made it to level 10 creativity. Aw, what a dude, what a dude. Genevieve, no! Genevieve, please, please don't. Please clean that up. She wants to name plants. Can you name these plants? We can not name these plants. Oh, okay. What kind of plants can you name? A gardening plant? A potted plant? Oh, maybe it's because it's not mature. No, that's not it. Oh, you can. Well, you're a Choco Berry. Well, we can do that later. It doesn't have to be a right now thing, does it? Selma, did you get your skill yet? Maybe one more? Oh, she's lucky, so that means these should be better quality anyways, which is good. Golly, she's so skilled, it's hard to find things. Creative aura. Interesting. Very interesting. Do you want to debate the ethics of sim fighting and pet the golden hen? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you got picked. It's a bummer. These sell for 960. We'll go ahead and pop those in there. We'll even put our milk in there. We don't need all the milk that we've got, I don't think. And then you can go to the bathroom because you've really got to go. Special egg? A golden egg. It seems like pretty much everybody is in favor of us keeping the golden eggs. That 5 chickens for 1 golden hen is a fair trade. Did you get your nectar? Oh my goodness. Please. Please, Selma, please. I already had to replace this because she had a half-finished bottle of nectar on there, so let's hope that that doesn't happen again. It's gonna be very frustrating. Oh, you did everything already. Okay, go ahead and come down here to hang out with your family. We're still just waiting on Selma. It's already 2:30. Come on, Selma, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Gosh, Genevieve came out and she's so cute. Although she does have the same problem as her siblings where she's got 0% body fat as if that we haven't been feeding them enough. And her teeth are a little bit she would need braces in modern times, but maybe she'll grow out of it or grow up from it. I don't know. I just don't know. Everybody's saying that Selma stinks, but listen, there's only so much we can do. I'm hoping finally. Actually, Lucia just got the pop-up to be paranoid because she got pecked by the chicken, and honestly, I kind of feel like Lucia is paranoid, so I guess that's that. Dang. And you freaked out poor little Esmond? Go and give your sister a hug. Okay, I guess you could. Oh, thank goodness. Selma finally finished. Okay, let us go to pick up the Mackies. Genevieve, why don't you say hello to your very distant cousins? Esmond, you as well. Go ahead and say hello to everyone. And then Beatrix, I don't know, you can go and... Oh, and we've got more cousins over here. Genevieve, you can say hello to her too. She's also a very distant cousin. I think this is Valeria. Yeah, Valeria Greystroke. Oh, Beatrix, don't worry about making garden salad. You know Constance, and of course you know Cole. You've known him your whole life. You can go and... Oh, guys. Should I make a wish for money? They might steal money from us. I'm really tempted to, though. We can leave that in case the challenge goes really bad. I think Beatrix has the kind of wild streak that she might actually do it, you know? Oh, look at all these kids. The Mackies are dressed so nicely, and our children are like kind of a wreck. Like they've got, I mean, they're not that bad, but they definitely look poorer by comparison. Whereas the Mackies are dressed really nicely in their pale purple clothes. They look like really fancy by comparison to us. Oh, hello there, sir, Mr. Tapper. Oh, and Pate just dropped by. Pate is Cole's oldest brother. Oh, yes, Edgar and Selma, you can be wholesome. That's really sweet. Hey, Isla, how's it going? Oh, you don't know her? Oh, please. So I have never fixed Edgar and Selma's soulmate status over time. I've just like slowly been trying to address it as they keep getting soulmated with new people, and it hasn't really been working. Oh, Genevieve's just over here making fun of adults with her cousin A. I mean, very distant cousin, I say again. Lucia, I think, is over there playing an instrument. Oh, air guitaring. Interesting, very interesting. Selma, do you want to call everyone to the meal? What is this food? Oh my gosh, Aubrey Plowman. I'm sorry, Audrey Plowman. Every time I say the same thing, it's always wrong. Look at our little family. We're pretend going to church. We're at the church. It's just that we're not attending service right now, you know? But look, it's a bunch of our distant relatives from near and from far. Hey, John of Gaunt, what's up, my dude? Do you want to go and meet John of Gaunt? Or you could go and say hi to Archie. Archie was really nice to you guys. Archie and the Tappers were the ones where they stayed the first night. It was the inn. And then you can go and say hi to John of Gaunt as well. He's pretty upset and frustrated. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me, when I was filming the machinima for Edgar and for Edmund when he became a noble, and I was looking over at like the way that John of Gaunt, because I was playing as John of Gaunt for that, John has very interesting feelings towards Edgar. I'll put them on the screen so you can see. I cannot believe it. Oh, well, Jung, if you want to come over, you can too. Like, you're welcome to. You're our best bud, so might as well. Jung? Jung? Where is he? Oh, there he is. It's hard to find people in these really big relationship panels. Did you say hi to John of Gaunt? You can discuss gourmet cooking, and maybe he'll be impressed by you and take it easy on you guys. Gosh, this place is chaotic, but it's nice, right? To be around with so many friends and family from all of our far-flung areas. Like, that's pretty nice. The children are just here hanging out. Oh, you can go to the bathroom if you want to, kiddo. Esmond is, oh, he's playing dolls by himself. Genevieve, could you please help out around here by cleaning up if you don't mind? Uh, Lucia went and just stood right on it. Oh, maybe we can repair. Oh, he's leaving. Can we apologize at least? John, will you let us apologize to you? Also, it's weird that you're just walking around in your nightgown, but I mean, it's whatever. You do what makes you happy. You're the Lord, so you get to. Well, that was a pretty good family get together. Everybody got to know each other pretty well, I think. These two were over here looking at the stars together. That's so sweet. So sweet and so nice. That's really good. Cute. But on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and head on home. So in the background, the things that have happened are that several Sims became infants today. Alexis's twins, Dileta and Ludmina, became infants. Egla's son, Philip, became an infant as well. As we know, Genevieve, of course, became a child, which is great. Dagny, Blackwood, and Yulo Share both became teenagers. They were both successful. Dagny rolled to have 6 baby tries, and Yulo rolled to have 8, which is pretty good. Alexis Miskinus became a young adult successfully, thank goodness. Imagine if he'd have failed, we would have known he couldn't be saved since he's already been saved once before. That would have been a nightmare. James and his new wife welcomed a son who is happy and healthy. They named him James III, of course. Joan de Fenwick and her husband welcomed a new daughter that they named Eleanor, and she was okay. However, Bess and her husband Canul had their first loss. She gave birth to a daughter, and unfortunately the baby didn't survive, but Bess was totally fine at least. So all in all, it was a really successful half year. There were a lot of birthdays. Oh, I almost forgot. The big news is that Maritza had been up for her adult birthday last episode at the same time that Henrika of Narva was up for hers. And she had failed her role, but she'd just gotten pregnant with Edwin again at his birthday. And so I was going to let her try to have the baby and see what happened. But she wasn't going to have the baby until next year. So in the end, I thought that wasn't fair. And so Maritza had already been saved after failing a pregnancy role once before. And so Maritza is now gone as well. A lot of the older generation are disappearing, but a lot of the new generation are coming up. So anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed this part. As always, let me know your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you if you're over on Patreon supporting as well. It really means a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.